It's that time again, another tired Saturday out in the yard sale. So let's just see what we've got today. And well, I mean, it was much better than last week, obviously, because last week there was nothing. So this week I actually got stuff, and it's awesome. Starting off with, finally, I found the Mrs. Pac-Man pole position one. Has Xevious, Mappy. It's a plug-and-play game made by Namco. Paid $1, and as far as I can tell, haven't tested it out, it works. So, and the funny thing is, you can get, you know, the pretty good arcade ports on these versus the Atari games, which are about the size of the same thing. So it's pretty cool to have that one. And what did I get next? Alright, I went to another sale, and apparently there was some sort of, basically I got the gist that a teenager was supposed to help out with the yard sale, but it, you know, and help sell her stuff as well as help sell the parents and parents stuff and set up. And apparently she was probably, you know, sleeping in, and the parents were upset, and they was like, oh, well, I guess if her stuff goes for, you know, nothing. Anyways, I ended up finding this blue DS with some marker on it, but pretty sure I can get rid of that. It has some of your favorite games, some of the best games on the DS and the GBA, including Scooby-Doo 2, Lizzie McGuire on the Go, Fairly Odd Parents, Breaking the Rules. There actually are some good games in here, but most of them I don't think I will. Imagine, Animal Doctor. Alright, what else we got here? Zoo Tycoon. That might actually be a good one. What game collection would be complete without SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePants? Tycoon. Well, there's go. Nintendogs. Oh yeah, there's one in the cart here. Spore Creatures. I'm pretty sure this version sucks. Well, there's some good games in here, obviously. Nintendogs is a good game. Probably see what one I'm taking out here. Pokemon Sapphire, obviously. Oh shit, it's another Imagine series game. Imagine Fashion Designer. My Horse and Me. Oh shit, it's another SpongeBob. The Yellow Avenger. I'm actually going to try out those games. I've never seen an episode of SpongeBob, but maybe they're decent platformer games. And probably the only game that's good here that I would actually play, New Super Mario Bros. DS. But of course I already have this game. But anyways, blue, original fat DS, and roughly good shape. I didn't even bargain for this one. The guy said $5, and I was like, okay. And I'm pretty sure he was just marking it down to $5 just because, like I said, the girl was, his daughter was responsible for selling her stuff and helping out with the sale, but she didn't come out, so maybe he cut down the price to spite her, because I wanted to only pay $5 for that. So, I mean, if I cut him down to less, I don't know. I just felt like $5 was, he was just trying to spite his daughter. I did go to a random sale that was on the side of the road, and lady had nothing there. She was probably in her 50s or 60s. You know, I asked about the games and had this kind of look on her face, and I was just like, oh, she probably is just going to say no. She said that she had a barn that was full of a game barn, if you will. She mentioned like Nintendo and Atari, and anyway, she said she had something older than the Atari, which I'm thinking to my head, like Odyssey. Yeah, man. My mind was going to consoles. Obviously, I could have gone to computers, but yeah. But she said, you know, it was a black box, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but she said she had something that I really, really would love to have. I mean, there aren't too many game consoles out there that I really want, but this is one of them. And she says it has it's still in its box and everything, and she's gonna, unfortunately, check with her son, who's now like 39, see if he wanted to get rid of it, and I'm hoping he just doesn't care. But, you know, I left her my name and number, and I got her number, and I mean, hopefully I can just go through this game barn. I mean, see, the thing is, if you find that you're in an area where there are barns and people are having garage sales, you will find good stuff. I mean, I found my Atari 5200 at a barn. That was broken, unfortunately. 2 ports. But yeah, anyways, you will find stuff when people are having a barn sale or clearing out their barns. So anyways, go to a sale that mentions a barn. Next sale I went to, this guy, first thing I saw right out the bat was a stack of model kits for like Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. It had like the base, the Rebel base, Star Destroyer from Return of the Jedi, some other, an AT-ST walker from Empire. Anyways, I'm thinking in my head, they were sealed, they were brand new, unopened. I'm thinking in my mind that these things are probably worth something to the right people, but I wasn't interested, and I had no clue the value. He was selling them for $10. I didn't even ask, there was a sticker price. So I'm betting that, yeah, they're probably worth a lot more. Brand new, like I said, sealed. But I asked him about video games, and he said he didn't have any. Thought that maybe his younger brother would, so I left him my info. But behind him in his garage, I saw a stack of PC games boxed, and he said that most of them, I asked him about them, and he said most of them were didn't have anything in them, but I was welcome to look. And this is what I pulled out. So let's see. These are the empty ones that I pulled out. Full Throttle, which is literally just the front cover of the box. So the funny thing is I actually found the manual for this a while ago. Star Wars Rebel Assault. And apparently they have some sort of rating system on both these games I never even heard of. The RSAC advisory. It says violence, humans killed, and it's on a scale of 1 to 4, and it says it's at 2 for humans killed. Full Throttle is at, well, there's 2 scales. There's a language scale and a violence scale, whatever the hell. Anyways, Rebel Assault had a bunch of everything else in here except for games, discs, X-Wing. I was more a fan of the Rogue Squadron series, but I figured, you know, he had the box there, so why not pick it up? Nothing inside this one though. These 2 games had stuff inside them, had everything inside them, so I picked them up. They are Day of the Tentacle and Ultima 7, the Black Gate. and I saw a sticker price of 25 cents. Slightly recharged both me and the camera. Anyways, the Day of the Tentacle and the Ultima were both 25 cents. I ended up getting them both for 25 cents, and they have everything in them, which is pretty cool. Final thing I found was a freaking complete N64 system. 4 games, Turok 2, World Is Not Enough, Tony Hawk 2, and GoldenEye. I really didn't want to pay more than $5 for an N64, especially since these are all games I have. I mean, there was a lady there that said she had Sega stuff, and of course took my number and everything. There's 2 controllers, rumble pad, AV cables, whatever. Nothing was found at the thrift stores this week either, so I meant the funniest thing out of everything, this is the coolest thing I think I like this week, and I'm hoping that the lady with the game barn calls me back. If so, I guess I'm gonna have to make a special video. I'm definitely gonna have to make a special video. Oh man, if I can get that system. So anyways, good hunting everybody.